right side first, okay? 10 seconds. All the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I know, right? Left side, really quick. 10 seconds. All the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Your results will be in your portal in 5 to 6 hours.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You too. Sporty Spice, is that you? No, just kidding, guys. It's me, Jenny. I'm at City of Hope and I am dressed in athletic wear. I just got out of the car just to film that shot because I think I'm funny. I am dressed in athletic wear because I'm at City of Hope to get an echo stress test, joy, a pulmonary function test, double joy. If you guys haven't seen that video of my pulmonary function test in like February of this year, I was in so much pain during that. I'll link it below or somewhere here. It was really rough, but I think I'm in better physical shape since then. It was really rough, I think, because my cancer was spreading and I didn't know it. So hopefully it's better now. I am in some pain, but that just comes along with my cancer. And the echo stress test I'm really nervous about. I'm stressed about because I have to run for it. I don't know what they do in an echo stress test, but I looked it up on YouTube and it was a man shirtless running on a treadmill that had an incline, and he was like huffing and puffing like I've never seen. And I can't run since having my cancer. My cancer causes some shortness of breath, and so I can't run. Just getting dressed this morning, I had shortness of breath, so we'll see how I do. I'm gonna try my best. Kyle got me what is this called? An Apple Watch, because I have to check my pulse all the time now and my oxygen. So this comes in handy, my new arm candy. All right, I finished my pulmonary function test and it went pretty well.
Good.
It was okay, pretty well. So first what they had me do was I had to walk laps for 6 minutes.
Oh no.
And they checked my heart, and my pulse and my oxygen, and that was good. That was fine. And then afterwards I had to rate my shortness of breath and fatigue. So I did it before the walk and after the walk. Before the walk, my fatigue I said was about 1. After the walk I said about 1. And then my shortness of breath before the walk was 0, and after the walk was a 3. So out of a scale from 1 to 10,
Not bad.
3 was moderate shortness of breath. So that's where I was. They said I did well. Then I did the pulmonary function test, and
Didn't have to stop or anything, I'm assuming?
no, I did have pain, mainly where the biopsy spot is, and then my rib cage, like overall. So I did have pain to where if I didn't have my lung cancer, I think I would have done better, but it was way better than last time where I was crying and at this point and in so much agony.
Yeah.
So that was good. The guy, the respiratory therapist, was really nice, and he said, oh, you must work out because of how I did on the walk and stuff.
Wow, okay.
And I was like, I try, but I mean, I'm limited with my lung cancer. And the other respiratory therapist or nurse, I'm not sure, he said, you work out to your ability. And I said, yeah.
That's exactly right.
That's what you always say.
That's what I always say.
Kyle always makes it like, I kind of lessen it because I am not able to do what I used to do, so I belittle what I can do a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's always like, no, you're doing great. This is great for having stage 4 lung cancer.
Yep. Working out to your
And so I felt like that's what the other guy was saying, or that's what they were saying, and it made me feel good.
It's awesome. It sounds like it went
That
well.
they thought I was doing great for my situation.
Mm-hmm. It sounds great.
Yeah, so now we're waiting to see my pulmonologist, and then after that is the echo stress test, which the gentleman who helped me for the pulmonary function test made it sound less scary.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
He said they're not trying to push you to 100. He said they do like an equation where they find out my age and different things, and they push me to a certain amount and then have me lay down and check everything.
Oh, okay.
So he made it sound less scary.
That's not so
On
bad.
YouTube, the dude was running really hard.
For the Olympics.
Yeah, and I don't think I'll do well with running, but we'll see.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm so proud of you.
I'm happy.
2 tests done.
When I was hospitalized last year for my bad immunotherapy reaction, my room was right over there, and so it's a little weird being here. I saw one of the nurses that helped me when I was here, when I was staying here, and it was really weird seeing him. I didn't say hi because he was on his way out to a patient, but he was really nice when I was here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this was one of my visitors when I was stuck here. Ashley was the other, my sister. All right, it is now 1 o'clock and I am done with my echo stress test. Is that what it's called?
Echo stress test. Yes.
So we were here for 5 hours today. I'm very excited to leave. The appointment with my pulmonologist went fine, well. She said she wants to do a bronchoscopy of my right lung because it has pneumonitis, and so they need to see if there's an infection in there. And so we'll get that scheduled.
Which we're a little scarred, I told her, because the last time we did a bronchoscopy, they were looking for an infection and they found cancer.
Yeah, more cancer. Yeah, so there's that. And then after that I went to my echo stress test and it went well.
What's your definition of well?
Okay, so I've had 4 echocardiograms since ever, and they're all since I've been a cancer patient. They're all within the last year, and they've all been done at City of Hope. 2 of the 4 were including this woman who did it today, and today was my 4th one. So they do like the echocardiogram during it, or before and after. And so this lady hurts. She makes it hurt. She makes it hurt. So, you know, it's, you know, basically like they're doing an ultrasound of your heart. So they have to, you know, get up under my breast and get all around this area. But she digs the wand in with all of her might, or it feels like I'm exaggerating. But she puts so much pressure and she's pushing it into my ribs. Like, it can only push so far into my ribs. And I have rib pain from my cancer.
Yeah.
So it just hurt.
Did you tell her, ow?
No.
You say, ow, that hurts, stop.
I didn't want to. I just wanted to get it over with. But like my last... So I had the same woman 2 times ago. Not last time, but the time before.
And the last time it wasn't painful.
Yeah, this last time I was scared it was going to be painful.
And it wasn't.
And it was like soft and angelic and
but the
wonderful.
time before it was her and it hurt.
Yeah, so I wasn't realizing she was the common denominator in it hurting. But now today, her doing it, she like really jams and it hurt. It hurt.
You can make it hard on her, no offense. Ah!
I debated pulling away.
Ah! Sorry.
So, I mean, that made it less enjoyable of an experience. It's just, you know, I hate that I have the pain from my cancer, and then when someone's pushing at it, like at the physical pain, it just hurts. And it was discouraging that the other 2 times I've had it done, they didn't hurt me, so it's her who's hurting me. And so it's like I kind of wanted to say something, but I didn't want to hurt her feelings or like
No.
be accusatory.
If you have to
Is that
go
a
through it
word?
again, you just say, does it have to be pressed that hard? Is that going to make it accurate or not? You can just ask, because she may say, makes it more accurate, and you say, okay, fine, I'll stick through it.
But the
oh my
other
gosh,
two,
I didn't realize
the
I was
other two
hurting
times
you.
they didn't push hard like that at all.
Yeah.
Like it didn't hurt at all. I had one done last week, and I told you, oh, it wasn't painful at all. I thought it was so painful the time before because my cancer was spreading.
No, it's just because your friend was jamming it into your side.
So there was that, and then they put those sticky things on to monitor your heart. So she said, okay, before I do that, I have to use a Brillo pad on the spots. So she was sitting there scraping the skin with a Brillo pad. It hurt so bad, and I'm just like, I was flexing all of my muscles because it hurt so bad. Like, you know, I never say stop or out, and I wanted to, but I didn't. And she just, each spot would, I don't know if you can see it.
It's all red.
She would just scrape, 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 and then put the sticker, or alcohol, and then the sticker, and then scrape, scrape, scrape. It just hurt. And then, I'm just being honest. If they asked me how it went, the people in the hospital, I'd say, it went well, thank you so much. But to you, I'm being honest. And so then I had to wait for the tech to get back from her lunch. You saw that took a while. And then I did the treadmill. The doctor came in. He just sits in the back of the room. And
There's a doctor in there.
yeah.
Oh, no pressure.
He seemed nice. And then the incline started right away.
Dang.
And
Did you start with a walk and then do a jog?
I cry because I am discouraged about my cancer. I see what my cancer does to me and how different I am than I was before cancer. So it's discouraging. Any kind of incline and boom, my shortness of breath is triggered, you know? So I instantly had shortness of breath, which was, you know, discouraging because I have to go however far into this thing and I'm already struggling to breathe. So the incline, it's like if it was flat, I feel like I could have gone for so much longer.
Yeah. Well,
but because of the incline, it was like I knew it was just gonna cut into my time.
And was it shorter?
Yeah, and so
Good.
then
Get off.
they go to the next speed and they're going and they're like the tech, she's like fascinated with my heart, how fast it can get. She said the goal for my heart was to reach 141 and the max they wanted it to hit was 168 or something. 160 something. And my heart when I started was like, before I got on the treadmill, it was 130. Then when I started walking, it was instantly to 160.
Wow.
And then by the time I was done, the spot on the screen that showed my heart turned red and said 190, and it wouldn't fluctuate anymore. Like it was always going 187, 186, 188, 185. It was just sitting at 190, so I feel like it capped out, and it was just sitting at red 190. And they just kept saying, "Are you okay? Or do you feel okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And then the way it ended was I started feeling like I wasn't getting oxygen, and my vision started getting spotty. And I told her I'm feeling a little lightheaded, and she said, "Okay." So the doctor told me to go till blank, and I went until blank, and then I had to lay down and they checked my heart and all that stuff. But it was hard. It wasn't the physicality of it, which was discouraging. It was my shortness of breath that got in the way, and I just hate it, the shortness of breath.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You know what I was thinking?
What?
To lighten the mood.
What?
They don't know how unathletic you were before this. So this is a hard test.
I mean, before this, with our family walks in our hilly neighborhood, you know.
But that you can go at your own pace. You can
I've
stop
always
and
been
pick
able
up dog
to do.
poop.
That's how I found the cancer, was going specifically uphill. I couldn't make it up the hill. I had to stop, I think, 3 or 4 times. But before my cancer, we'd walk for 2 hours. When I was pregnant with Winnie, we walked for 3 hours through our neighborhood, uphill, downhill.
Yeah.
And it was just absurd.
But it's done. You don't pass or fail. Let the cardiologist say, oh,
No,
yeah,
I know.
you know.
It was just that it hurt, like the Brillo pad and the way the woman did the wand, it hurt. And then like she would tell me to hold my breath so she could get the imaging after you know, work out. And it's like, I already struggle with holding my breath with my cancer. And then to have to hold it after a workout, it's like nearly impossible.
Yeah.
It was just hard. And it's all done. It was fine. The team was nice and they were great. It was just painful because of my cancer, and it was harder than I thought because of my shortness of breath. I thought I would have to stop from physically not being able to run anymore, you know what I mean? But it was really that my shortness of breath was keeping me from doing it.
Did you get to jogging at all?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
It's okay.
I thought I was gonna be like the dude in the YouTube video, and I was
No.
not.
It's alright. Just you can confirm to everybody and say, hey, look, I'm struggling. You guys want to think I'm crazy? Meanwhile, I hate to be picky, but because I love everything that this place does and everything they do.
Uh-huh.
But your pulmonologist right before this echo stress test just said, in her words, yeah, your right lung is inflamed, so you're barely probably getting any air right now. And then they put you through the
Well, yeah,
treadmill
she
test.
said your lungs don't look very good, didn't she?
Yeah, well, she was just saying your right lung. She said your left lung's already
She
been...
said she expected my left lung to
right,
look this way.
but she said the right lung's inflamed.
But
so
the
she
right
said,
lung wasn't looking
you're probably
well.
getting the minimal amount of air. So your shortness of breath is going to be increased. And then, all right, hop on the treadmill, everyone. Do some laps. It's going to be rough for you. So you just, you know.
I just hate that my cancer causes pain, and it causes me shortness of breath, and I just felt a little discouraged.
Yeah. I'm proud of you. You got through it.
Thanks.
Don't be discouraged. Just, you know, just move on. Got a little pop on.
I had to pop on to tell you something.
What?
And I just wanted to record it too, to put in the video.
Pop on.
I don't know why I wanted to record your reaction, but I finished the echo stress test, and the tech, the wand lady who does jamming of the wand,
Sure.
she said, would you like some water? And I said, sure, if you've got some, I would love some.
It's gonna be a hot cup of water.
Yes.
I already know.
How did you know?
Because they never give the good stuff.
She said, okay, I made sure to get warm water since your heart rate is already so fast. And it was literally like out of a teapot. Yes. And I was like, oh no, this is disgusting.
That's refreshing.
This is disgusting. I'm so hot. I want cold water, or at least room temp. And it was like a little warmer. I would say it was hot water. And I was like, okay, I'll just give it a sip to be polite, and then I'll carry it to the waiting room with Kyle and throw it away. And she stood there waiting.
How's your water?
Waiting for me to finish it before she would walk me.
You drink that water now.
So then I had to like chug this hot water so I could leave.
How big was the cup?
I don't know. It's so funny.
It's disgusting.
It was so gross. I don't know why it's so funny to me.
How's your hot, sweaty cup?
It was just so gross. Oh man. And then we get outside and we're walking to the car right after this. Kyle's like, oh, it's nice weather. Me, I'm like, no, it's hot.
It's warm, man.
It's because A, I just worked out on the treadmill. B,
You had an unflavored tea after your workout.
yes, I had hot water after. So I thought that was funny.
Yum.
Next time I'll say no thank you.
That's what everyone craves after they go for a run.
Yeah. I'm feeling better. Kyle's making me feel better. He's cracking jokes.
That's all we can do.
It was just mainly the struggle of it for me is seeing my pain. Like, I can avoid my pain at home, and
That's right.
I know what to do to not feel the pain, what to do and what not to do. And this, it was literally, she was poking my pain or prodding my pain, and then the uphill incline, shortness of breath. It just sucks.
Yeah.
I just get discouraged. It's okay, right?
You're doing great. It's okay.
I love you.
I love you.
At least I'm alive. At least I'm here. I'm doing it.
Day in, day out. Here we go.
You're spunky. I see it. What are you feeling? What are you feeling? I see it. You just want to crack up. And it's Michael, my brother's birthday tomorrow, so we're going to go to the movies with him to celebrate him. Woo! Who's excited for Michael? Ooh, me. We're here with the birthday boy.
Do laundry, Kyle?
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Our kid's just a fancy for the movie.
Well, they
No,
just
it's good to
figured
be
out where we
comfortable.
are now.
Good to be comfortable.
They knew where we were. They're excited.
Birthday almost. Is it tomorrow?
We are in the theater. Woo!
Hi.
We're going to see Super Pets. Are you guys excited?
Yay. Yes.
What about you, birthday boy? Yes?
Very excited.
Woohoo!
Not his birthday yet.
It's his birthday tomorrow. You're right, Winnie.
Technically, yes.
It's only us in the theater, the whole theater.
I hit the wrong button to shut my phone off,
hit 2 buttons.
and Suri said, I'm not sure I understand.
We're back from the movies. It was a really cute movie. It was nice to spend time with my brother for his birthday. Happy birthday, Mike. We love you. And now I am home. I think I might try to soak my finger in some ice water. So I never wear my big ring. I always wear just the plain band because since becoming a mom, it just gets in the way. And I put it on, it's Morganite if anyone's interested. I like the color of it, and then rose gold. Anyways, I put it on for our Vegas trip to look fancy, and it stuck on me because of my weight gain. So I need to try to get it off, but it does not come off, like, no matter what I do. I don't know if you can see how stuck it is. I'm trying to jam it one-handed. But I'm going to try to soak it in ice and see if I can get it off because I have my bronchoscopy coming up. It's supposed to be on August 15th, so hopefully that's when it is. But I think you have to take off your jewelry for those types of procedures, so I'm going to try to soak my hand and see if I can get it off. Which in that case, I'll probably just take off both for now. But last time they did a bronchoscopy to look for infection, they found more cancer. So we're a little triggered and nervous. And I have found that it's kind of eating me up inside. Like, I made it through the movie and it was fun. But in the back of my mind the whole time, I'm scared about what's coming up. I don't know. You know, my brain starts thinking, what if it is cancer? And my natural response is, it's okay, I can fight it. Like, it's okay, we'll do a new thing. But it just, like, I start thinking, okay, then this treatment plan has to end and we have to start something new. I just start getting in my head, so I need to not. I'm gonna go online and book an appointment with my therapist when I'm done with this. And I am going to maybe meditate. I think I'm going to edit Winnie's birthday video from July 4th. That will make me feel good. I love making videos, and especially the memory ones. It's nice to know that the kids will have that to look back on. And now I'm going to go try to soak my hand in ice water. Let's see if it works. Okay guys, I've already been trying to soak my finger and I am a wuss. You can't take it. It's so cold, which I was a bit excessive with the ice, I must say. But oh my gosh, my hand is frozen and you see My finger is not shrinking. What is the trick? How do I get this off of my finger? It seems like no matter what I do, it stays on. Let's see if I can show you guys. It just, like, it won't come off. I don't know what to do. All right, I think I have come up with a better method to shrinking my finger. I have a Ziploc bag with ice cubes underneath and one on top, so that it's just getting the finger that I want to shrink, not all of my fingers. And I made up a wonderful joke to go with this. It is targeted finger freezing instead of whole hand finger or whole hand freezing. Gotta work on that joke, but you get what I'm saying. I did the targeted brain radiation instead of whole brain radiation. Now I'm doing targeted finger freezing. Good one, Jen. Good one. All right, I've been soaking or freezing my finger for a while now. I'm trying to wait for Kyle to come out from helping Ellis. Ellis woke up and I think he's scared from the movie. Flower, please don't eat that. Thank you. Good girl. But my finger is frozen, and Kyle read online that when you try to remove the ring, to hold your hand up, Flower, up towards the sky, pointing up, and to use lubricant to help get it off. So I've been freezing my finger for at least 20 minutes, and I have coconut oil here ready to help slide it off. We'll see if it works, but I'm trying to wait for Kyle. I don't know if I can wait any longer. All right, Kyle is back. He's my cameraman, and I had ice on my hand for a long time. Now I have my finger elevated in this position like I read online to do. And what is it, Flower? Now I have coconut oil on my finger. I'm gonna try to get it off. Let's see if it works. You wanna come up close, Spirit? I read different methods to how to get it off. Twisting, pushing from underneath. But I don't know if you can see, it's like literally so stuck. You know, it doesn't normally look discolored like this. It's just because I'm tugging at it. Yeah. It's normally fine, but I just want to get it off. I just don't know how. All right, none of that worked. So I soaked my finger in the ice water again for a while to help the swelling go down, so that it wouldn't lose circulation in the finger. And that helped my finger to go back to my new size. But I'm thinking I just have to go to a place. I read online that I could go to a fire station, a jewelry store, or the ER. So I'm going to look into that tomorrow because I don't want this stuck on any longer. It's freaking me out. Okay, thanks for watching. Thanks for tagging along on today's journey. Hopefully the bronchoscopy will go well. I have chemo next week, and that's about it. Love you guys. Bye. Well, it is the next day, and I was panicking that my ring was going to be stuck and I was going to lose my finger from loss of circulation, which was irrational, but my anxiety of everything going on in my cancer world just was making me pick at this ring situation. So Kyle called the fire department to ask if they remove rings, because we read online that they do. And they said, yep, we'll be right over. And so they cut my ring off. They were so nice about it. It was really, we were really grateful to have them come. They were so nice to the kids. And my finger's better. I still have my finger, yay. Now we just have to get my ring repaired, which is not a priority. But now we're going to the creek for a final hurrah of summer vacation. Bye, thanks for watching.